Now, a national advertising campaign begins this week to explain New Zealand's new give way rules. The government hopes the 10-day campaign will be enough time for drivers to understand the changes before they come into effect on the 25th of March. But will coming into line with the rest of the world be a bit too confusing for some Kiwi drivers? Here's Emma Branham with a breakdown of what's changing.
Most of the time it's good to be unique, but when it comes to right turns, the government thinks we've gone off track. Since 1971, cars turning right at intersections have had priority over cars turning left. But that's put us out of step with other countries, and it's also been blamed for a rise in intersection crashes, particularly those involving pedestrians.
This rule change is designed to make it simpler and more straightforward for motorists about who gives way to whom at intersections.
So let's take a look at what's being changed. Right now, cars turning left have to give way to cars turning right. But from the 25th of March, the rule is reversed. This time, it's cars turning left that have priority, whereas cars turning right are going to have to wait. Now, this change only applies on junctions with no sign or signal or with the same sign or signal. The rules at T-junctions will also change. The top of the T is the continuing road. The bottom of the T is the road that meets it. If you're a car waiting to turn right at the bottom of the T, then you're going to have to give way to anything trying to turn in, just as you would if you were joining a road from a driveway. The changes sound sensible, but what will happen on the roads where the current rules work quite well? If the cars in front of me turning left didn't give way as I'm trying to turn right, then I'd never get off this road during busy rush hour traffic. But don't worry, that's something the authorities say they've already thought of. Across the country, they're identifying intersections where there could be problems. Auckland has found 500.
We'll be assisting drivers in road markings on those intersections, and we'll be down on the ground monitoring how drivers actually transition through this rule and potentially tweaking traffic lights as we go.
The government hopes there'll be a 7% drop in intersection crashes once drivers have got used to the change. Just remember, though, you don't need to do anything differently until the 25th of March.